All right, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Williams here from Detroit, Michigan. YouTube, Android TV box, the MXQ Pro, Motor City Streams. I have my own build and everything in it, but we're going to talk about that in a second. But some breaking news that's been hitting across the internet. President Obama, as April 16th, 2016, April 16th, just a couple days ago, talking about deregulating cable. Same way they're going after the energy, you want to deregulate that, which will really open up the market. And a free market makes it a lot easier for people to pick and choose what they want. They did the same thing with cell phones years ago. There's a reason why we got prepaid companies all over the place. But President Obama says he wants to actually deregulate cable, making the set-top box industry a huge deal. Now, if you don't know, a lot of cable companies, satellite TV companies, are already doing set-top boxes, but they want you to pay for them. 1 in every 5 homes in Europe is already streaming online with set-top boxes, and that's what I offer, the MXQ Pro set-top box. I got my own tech support in it. But let's open up and see what Obama has to say. And we're going to skip through a little bit. This is his weekly address. Let me see if I can cut my volume up a little taste, so we can check out what he got to say. This is off the federal government webpage.
Hello, everybody. One of America's greatest strengths is our free market. A thriving private sector is the lifeblood of our economy. It's how we create jobs, expand opportunities, and give everybody a shot at success. It's what's made America the strongest country on earth. The most essential ingredient in a healthy free market is competition. But right now, too many companies are engaging in behaviors that stifle competition. Like
Comcast,
competitors from entering the market,
Time Warner,
limiting the information and options that give consumers real choice. As a consequence,
Cox,
the rest of us pay higher prices for lower quality products and services.
AT&T U-verse
Than they otherwise would. Small businesses and entrepreneurs can get squeezed out of the market.
That's me.
None of that is fair or good for our economy. The deck should not be stacked in favor of the wealthiest individuals and the biggest corporations against working Americans.
That's hypocritical because he's an elite himself.
We can to reverse this trend and promote more competition in the marketplace. In addition to enforcing the rules on the books, I've directed federal agencies to identify anti-competitive behavior in different industries and find new and specific ways to promote competition. One industry that's ripe for change is cable TV.
You got that right.
Right now, 99% of cable and satellite TV customers rent set-top boxes from their providers.
You can get ours for $85.
An average of more than $230 per year. We spend some $20 billion to rent.
That's $200 a month, dude.
While we have almost unlimited choice in what we watch on television, from traditional programming to online content, there's next
See, they can't stop it, so they got to go with it.
Product that allows you to easily access all this content in one place.
MXQ Pro,
just rent whatever the cable
Motor City Streams.
because we have to. That means
No, you don't.
companies have little incentive to innovate. As a consequence, we need multiple devices and controllers to access content from different sources. That makes no sense. So, my administration has encouraged the FCC to remove the barriers to competition that prevent new players from offering innovative cable box options to consumers.
It's a green light.
We know this works. For years, Americans had to rent our telephones
Of course it works.
from a phone company. This was a while ago, but when the FCC finally unlocked competition for home phones, the marketplace was flooded with all kinds of phone options with new features and at different price points. Consumers suddenly had many options, and the whole industry moved forward as a result. The same can happen with cable boxes.
That's where Verizon came in when they broke out of the Bell company and AT&T.
The bottom line is competition is good for consumers, workers, businesses, and our economy.
That's right.
So I'm going to keep doing everything I can to make sure that our free market works for everyone.
Do that before you leave office.
And have a great weekend.
Deuces, Obama. Okay, guys, so you heard it right out of the horse's mouth. They are getting ready to deregulate cable, which would be huge and would not put such a strain on people like me who are offering folks a cheaper choice with a Android set-top box. And this is the MXQ Pro, $85, guys. And I'm going to get into a little bit of it. I just wanted to played a little bit of that video because it's always been a controversial issue with these boxes, the software and what you're able to do. And now the government wants to make it legal. Why? Because they can't stop it. Okay, you can't stop it. You know why you can't stop it? The reason why they want to play ball now, you know why they want to play ball? It's because the internet is a public domain. Okay, which is really a catch-22, because they won't allow us to show certain videos and stream certain things and demos, but they let ISIS get on that same public domain and recruit people on Facebook and Twitter and social media and talk about where they're going to do the next attack, but we can't promote. So, when cable companies start seeing that they losing people to streaming and nobody's paying for that $150, $200 bill anymore, so guess what they got to do? They got to play ball. Okay? You couldn't stop people from buying weed, so what you do? You let them go ahead and have weed shops all over the place and call it medical. So this is one of the live streaming apps, guys, that I wanted to show you before we get into my Motor City streams, and it's called Live Stream Player. And, since he said it, I'm going to go ahead on and do it now. I just did a video roasting Jetbox, which they sell boxes for $400 and $500, which is garbage. I just did a video. You might want to go back and check out my other video on that. But I'm able to give you some live streaming content, guys, with this app called Live Stream Player. And you can actually come in here and type in TV channels. It won't get every single TV channel, but it'll get the majority that's popular. Okay, and you can come over here and search, find the channel that's working, and open it up and click play, and it's going to decrypt, decode, open it up. You're looking at an Amalogic 905. It's clocked at 2 gigahertz of speed. It's a quad core. I just roasted Jetstream on selling a dual core box for $400. One of my customers actually sent me his unit to see if I could fix it, and I just couldn't resist. I had to do a video on it while I just posted it. So this is just how this app works. You can come in here and type in a bunch of different channels. I do have another app that's similar to this, and it already has channels on it. I also have Mobdro on here as well. It gets you a bunch of live channels, live sports links, and the whole nine. So you're getting a lot of stuff from me for $85. Of course, you're getting tech support. That Jetstream didn't come with tech support. He spent money on that, and the guy that he bought it from disappeared on him, and that's very important with tech support. So that's one app right there. Of course, you got Showbeezy, Megabox HD, which is similar to Showbox, and then you got Mobdro. We open Mobdro up, and we want to hit accept, and we're going to come up here and click on OK, because this is a newer firmware, a new APAC. So we open that up, and then we can get into their channel lineup. Okay, this comes on all the units that I offer. And of course, here is their channel lineup, so you can get, because remember, we're on a public domain. The internet is a open domain. Okay, but when you think about that, not everybody will buy set-top boxes, because for the simple fact, you got some of the higher echelon of people out here that make $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. They don't have no problem with paying a bill because they making that money. But this is for the majority of people who are at the not so upper echelon, middle class, lower class, who ain't making that kind of money a year and is looking for ways to save money watching TV. This is a Lollipop 5.1. Of course, you got your YouTube. This is another great app, which is US TV. It is similar to the one that I just showed you. So you open this up, and this will also give you the ability to find different channels inside of the app itself. So there are already channels in here, as you see. You don't have to type them in. So we can just click on one, and let's see if we can get her channel to open up. It's going to decrypt, decode as well. Another good thing that you're going to need is high-speed internet. I don't recommend it. If you have AT&T Uverse, you got to drop it because it's garbage. It's just not going to work. I mean, you need internet through a cable company, which is I'm using is Comcast Xfinity Blast, Cox, Time Warner, or Verizon Fios. Okay, that's the one that you're going to need. I actually need to go into the updated app because that's the older version. Let me see. There we go. Okay, this is the updated version of the US TV app, and so as you can see, it's kind of similar to the US Stream player. And you come over here, and now let's see if we can. I might have to delete that version because when I installed it, it asked me to update. So now let's see how we work on the newer version, getting stream info. Bada bing, bada bang.
I think we each fill a perfect void with
There it is.
that makes it a whole.
So let's stop that
The Budget Blinds franchise network really consists of
and exit out of the app. So you get a lot of live streaming channels in there. You know, if you like black exploitation television, you can get that inside of both of those apps. Of course, you got your Mega and your Showbox, which is similar. So I'm giving you hours and hours, unlimited access to live TV, TV on demand. Let's get into my build, okay? 16.0 Jarvis, Cody, Motor City Streams. That's me right there. I have built-in tech support. Of course, you got your movies. Let me put that air remote down and get to the factory remote. That's the Fox Theater background. That's on Woodward, right across the street from the Tiger Stadium and the Lion Stadium. You got your news tab. You got some news channels under here. Of course, you can scroll over. So the infinity scroll bar. Cleanup. This is very important because Cody will grow in size as you begin to open up a bunch of apps and start playing on-demand content. Strongly suggest you do this every day if you're going to be a heavy user. Click and delete your cache. 27 found. Delete those. Delete packs. 5 found. And okay. Come over here and clean videos, but that takes a minute, so I'm not going to clean that one right there in front of you because it takes too long. Belle Isle, Detroit Grand Prix. There you see right there, right over above them bushes. That's Shane Park. Got a lot of concerts that happens right there. So you can actually come in here and check out all your video add-ons. Main page, I got some Spanish video add-ons as well. Channel Up TV is by far my favorite, especially when you want to do PPV. Like tonight, the Pacquiao fight is coming on, and I got a lifetime account. So what happens is you get a paid account, go to channeluptv.com, get your paid account, and then get your email, username, and password. Come back into the app and click on information, click on configure, and then you want to type in your username, which is probably going to be your email and your password. Type that in and then press OK. Now my units also come with a flip-sided remote, air remote with a QWERTY keyboard on the back of it. It's handheld, not the big game controller QWERTY keyboard, but the remote QWERTY keyboard, air remote. Back out of that, and then you can come down. I got multiple movie apps. Specto is back, which was a spinoff of Genesis. Genesis doesn't work anymore. Specto is similar to Exodus. Okay, and where is Exodus? Right there. They're kind of similar in the way they work. Okay, but for pay-per-view, I don't recommend using Sports Devil for pay-per-view because too many people stream pay-per-view on Sports Devil and their free links, and you have a lot of people using it. The servers crash, it buffers a lot. But I also have a Sports Devil cleaner in here that actually cleans the cache inside of Sports Devil. Okay, so there you have the apps, but that's to show you where you can get to all of them. But of course, you got your big power button there. Hit quit. Your favorites. I do have some live TV channels here, but I'm probably going to be taking these off because of the 2 apps on the front end of the box, and I may just leave Cloud TV and Izzy TV up here on the front right there. Izzy and Cloud, I might just leave those 2 and take the rest of those off on my next update because they work and then they don't work. They worked and then they don't work. They crash. They're up and down. Of course, you got your weather. You can change that. Put your zip code or your city or state in there, and you can actually get your weather. There's the Motor City Casino, which is downtown off of Howard and 75. Okay, okay, everything is Motor City. Okay, US TV Now, you can get a paid account with them and get some great HD channels, 28 of them. Go to ustvnow.com. Same way for Channel Up. Get you a paid account, then come back into the app, put your username and password in. This is the coup de grace, though, the Motor City Wizard. This is my own updater, okay, which I keep updated on a regular basis. Motor City Streams, when you hit that, to do an update. If you get a text from me or an email and I tell you to run an update, just come there, run it. I can't push that button right now because it'll start downloading. I don't want to do that, but that's how you run it, and it will automatically create the shortcut to your screen and repopulate everything that was changed that I fixed on my end on my server. Your sports tab, fight night, 24 hours boxing. Okay, so if you're into boxing, you can get into fight night, fight TV rather, and look at a bunch of boxing. They show old fights, new fights. Okay, so it's like boxing on demand right there. And then you have your NBA, ESPN. Let's get into this, which is actually coming off of Cloud TV. And I noticed that Cloud TV acts kind of funny, so it's kind of difficult. I may stop even putting their channels in the toolbar because you actually have to go to their app to actually open up their channels. For some reason, adding them into the toolbar like that, they don't want to function correctly. So MLB, NHL, this is Fox Sports, which is in HD. They don't show commercials, so we'll stop that stream. They're in a commercial break right now. NFL, Sports Devil is right there. Phoenix Sports, ESPN3. Which is another good one, and they also show a ton of sports on here, pro and college. Okay, just to show you whatever you're into, you can get in here and check out ESPN3.
Foul territory, and it'll stay there.
So we're gonna stop that stream. I don't want YouTube crying about you playing the video too long and all that blah blah blah. So we'll open up and go into Fox Sports 2. Some of these will open up pretty fast, some of them won't, so you just have to be patient. And that's the other thing, they're not patient and they want to get to clicking too fast and freeze the whole system up. Okay, so just understand that when you're clicking on something, if it doesn't open, sometimes you can go in and clear some cache and delete packs and clean videos. You can get it to open. Some apps just work like that, where you got to clean them. Some don't, some just open right up. Okay. So Fox Sports 2, and again, some of them, there's nothing that we can do about it. Some of them, when you open them, they have a little buffer to them. Some don't. Some just go play right away as soon as you click on them. Okay. So we're going to stop that stream. And wrestling, I'm a big wrestling fan, can't help it. A lot of people are becoming wrestling fans. So you got WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, New Japan, Lucha Underground, and you got your pay-per-views. If you miss WrestleMania, you can come back in and you can check out, I don't think WrestleMania 32 is in here. You actually got to go under here under wrestling pay-per-views and open that up, and then you can actually, you got all your pay-per-views right there. You can come in here. There's another app in here too where you can get wrestling. It's called All Wrestling. Got WWE online, so that's not an issue. You come over here to your music, you got music videos right here. And you got audio, but just click on this one here. As you can see, what I was saying, some of these just open pop up right away, some don't. You just have to be patient with that. Oh my goodness. Anyway, TuneIn Radio, 181 FM, open that up. You can come in here and just collect and just search from different genres. Okay, country, urban, dance, easy listening, Latino, talk radio, so on and so forth. Okay, if you go back, you can actually go over here to MD3, gives you a more broader variety that you can choose from. You click on genre again. Let's open that up. Okay. Sometimes the app may be going through an update, so you go back to another. That's why you want to click on multiple different. I try to put things in here that work the best most of the time that you go into it. Okay, browse music. I really like Django for those Saturdays and Sundays when you're cleaning up the house and you just want to put the box on, put on some music. This is how it works. And so if that was me, I'd come in here to the jazz portion, click on smooth jazz, and then open that up. And then back out, hit the back button again, hit the back button one more time, and then you want to get to this screen, okay? And then when you want to stop the stream, go to a full screen and click OK, and then click stop. Okay, movies galore, movies. That's what mainly people are going to be using this for, is movies, okay, and TV shows. Of course, on the front end of the box, as I showed you those apps in the opening of the video, you can get in there and watch a bunch of live TV, which works better than the live TV apps that are encoding. Those are free, you don't have to pay for it. But if you want to get HD channels, you can also, again, go into US TV Now or Channel Up TV. If you just cheapskate and you don't want to pay for anything and just use the 2 apps on the front Mobdro to watch your live TV, and then go back into Kodi if you want to watch movies and TV shows. So it's the perfect combination. And you heard Obama. They're moving to deregulating all of this, which is going to open the market wide up. I knew when this broke years ago that when I decided to pick up on it and offer it to people, as I did with prepaid cell phones and service, that it would be big, because they can't stop it. Okay, there's too many ways to get around what they're trying to block us from doing, and it's not helping them all. So they just figured, well, if we can't beat them, let's join them. So now you have the ability to get in here and don't feel bad about doing what you're doing. It's for private use only. And let me be clear about that. Some people buy stuff and get into this with different people, different companies, and they get in there and charge people pay-per-view using free pay-per-view links, and then the links don't work. People pissed, they want their money back. You might get a whooping with all these people in your house. So broadcasting and stuff like that to everybody, be careful, okay? It is for private use only. So what you do in the privacy of your own home is your own business. If you're out here trying to make a profit off of it, streaming links and charging people to have them come over and watch it, then that's a whole different scenario. Just be careful what you're doing when you do that, because a lot of people are not going to be happy. I've heard plenty of horror stories where people try to charge folks for pay-per-views and then stuff didn't work. The links just completely shut down. So be careful when you do that. But anyway, guys, what this is really a personal computer, because it allows you to surf the web, okay? You can go online. You can do social media, Twitter, Skype, Pandora, Netflix, okay? Facebook, all right? I mean, you can put in your own USB thumb drive and stream your own videos and movies and stuff that you recorded with your camera phone or your camera or your video camera. I mean, that's what it is. It is a computer, okay? It's basically a computer. It's a mini PC that turns your TV into the monitor as you were using a desktop. But technology is ever growing, ever expanding, and it's just making it that much easier for us to come out cheaper, okay? Just as Obama said, I don't agree with a lot of stuff he said, but I do agree with that video that he put out this past week. And with that being said, if you're on YouTube, you need to find my link underneath this video. I got a contact form underneath the picture and the video. You need to fill that contact form out. Send me your email. I work through a company called Skype. I don't use PayPal. I'll send you an email invoice for $85, get you shipped out ASAP. And then again, I put out tutorial videos when you get it, how-to videos. And those that follow my instructions don't have any problems using the box. So with that being said, 313-265-6206. I will see you on the other side. If you're on my channel right now, you need to check out the video I just put up where I was blasting Jetstream in that garbage $400 metal box that they charging. One of my customers who actually bought the MHQ Pro from me sent me his Jetstream and asked me could I fix it because it was no longer working. So you need to go back and revisit that video. And I'm really nailing the hammer home why you need to stay away from these direct sales companies or anybody that's on the street trying to sell you a direct sales company box for $350 to $400, because it's not worth it. It's not. At the end of the day, it's about software and tech support, and that's key. And that's why I'm offering you software with my own continuous tech support at a reasonable price for $85. You can put more than one in your home than $350 or $400. Okay, you're looking at $1,000 almost to put 2 boxes in your home with some of these companies and individuals that's selling them way over what they need to be charging them for, guys. I mean, you will never see Roku or Apple TV or Amazon sell units for $400 because that is not the marketplace. Okay, that's the reason why they can sit their product on a Walmart shelf and sell a lot of them. But the people that's buying those devices don't know about what we have to offer. So that's the point of me making continuous videos, to get the knowledge out there. You get the My Unit for the same price you buy a Fire TV stick for, or Amazon, or a Roku box, and you get way more content with better processors, better software, and a faster box all the way around. Deuces, I talk to you. Don't be no fool now.